Welcome to the Spirit Podcast, and this show is brought to you by Ivy League Brand.
Yeah, that's right, guys. We have an official sponsor. Go check them out at ivyleaguebrand.com, ivyleaguebrand.com. Use promo code Spirit Podcast to get yourself 16% off your purchase.
And the link will be in the description to go to that website, and thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Come on. I'm not even going for it. This is what I'm going to sing. You got what I need.
Welcome to the Spirit Podcast, episode 46.
46?
We're 4 away, buddy.
How do you keep track of the episodes?
Label them, dumbass.
I know, but how many? Like, we have 3 recorded right now that has not been posted.
Yeah,
not since you're lagging. I'm just saying,
it sounded like you're judging.
No, because we just have so many episodes.
No,
we record every week,
mm-hmm.
and and it takes a little bit to record them.
Just think about that, dude. We've had 46 get-togethers, 46 hours.
46. How you doing now?
Exactly. We've done that, bro.
So this cast is sponsored
without
by
a doubt.
Dr. Pepper.
Great. Go after a big
buy
company.
2, you can get a $5 Uber code. So that's new.
Wait a minute.
I
got one over there, bro. Here you go. No, it doesn't come with it. Yeah,
come on. I bought it today.
So I'm on the diet, right? I'm on the whole 30. Chris even said I'm looking slim, which I don't understand.
Well, dude, because you see yourself every day.
Right, but I weighed myself and I'm 220. Am I just getting jacked? I don't know.
Your arms look bigger.
I think so.
Yes, homo.
Yes, homo. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thanks, bro. I needed that shit, you know?
So what, are you gaining weight or what's going on?
No, I don't feel like I'm gaining weight. I don't feel like anything's really changing in a negative way. My fiance thinks I've lost weight. She lost weight. People are telling her at work, you look like you've lost weight. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm losing weight in the right spots and gaining it in the right spots, so it doesn't...
Well, I think it's because you're now consistently working out, plus with the new diet.
Right. When I did the diet the first time, I never worked out.
You never worked out.
Yeah,
so you just lost fat, but it was more like where is it going?
Right.
Know? So
I never understood girls' arms. Because, as a dude... Okay, I was at a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a dude, you look at a guy who's even, a little overweight, they still got, some kind of, form.
Yeah.
They got, there's a bicep, there's a tricep, and then their forearm. Girls, it's tube.
It's like a bar.
It's just a tube.
It's like a PVC pipe.
Right.
There. Yeah.
I was looking at this girl who's thin and looks like she's, fit, but tube. No definition whatsoever. And there's girls out there that have definition, but what the fuck
You're
happens?
being very feminist right now.
Fuck women. But, what the fuck happens, women, with this shit that happens here?
I don't know, because I'm not a scientist, but girls don't like to train their upper body. And if they do, it is their arms or shoulders.
I get that.
Especially not chest. Because they have this theory, if they hit a chest day once, their boobs are going to go away.
Well, you got those sweater puppies.
Yeah, absolutely. Which, I mean, you to you, because obviously we looking.
Are we? Are you looking? Do you scan the gym as much as most men might?
No, because
you're
I'm
laser
a
focused.
psychopath in the gym.
My problem is I notice this about myself. I start looking I'm doing biceps and I'm hitting as much weight as I possibly can, and I'm doing biceps and I'm fucking looking around. Why? Focus. Look straight ahead. I had to keep telling myself, stop looking at people and just do your shit.
Why are you lifting the heaviest weight possible? Are you doing it with correct form, Tom?
Oh yeah, there's a bar there. I don't do anything with that. I don't do anything free weight. I really don't.
Yeah, with arms, I rarely do free weights. Maybe dumbbells because my arm's fucked, and the only way I can hit them is cables.
I found out something. My right arm, just stupid. It's just stupid.
Stupid jacked or
no,
stupid?
It's stupid. I tried to do that Bradley Martin machine that you saw at LA Fitness. You're
the
shit,
Dorian Yates machine?
The Dorian Yates.
Yeah.
Brad, sorry, fuck you, Bradley Martin.
No.
No, don't. I'm
he's
sorry.
He's a good guy. I met him in person.
I'm sorry. He's a good guy. Dorian Yates. It was that thing, and I did that, and I was doing fine, and then I bumped up the weight to probably max, and my left did it fine, had good form. Right? Mm-hmm. Where are we going?
So let me talk about something called rep execution. This is what might actually really help. Fuck you. This was what really might help you actually focus in the gym. And right now, I think what you're doing is when you're looking around, I think you're kind of in the mindset of just going through the motions. And that's a big mistake a lot of people do in the gym. And I can't say I haven't done that. Because you go in the gym, you're like, let's just get through it.
Right.
But rep execution is you're thinking about every single rep, and you're thinking about executing it in the most way you possibly can with the best form and keeping the tension on the muscle throughout the whole entire set. And to be able to do that, you cannot be looking around whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I want you to think about rep execution next time.
I think on that part, that made no goddamn sense. Did I just say? Like I said, I don't do free weights, but I've done free weights with bicep before. And I think when I do that, I have much better form with free weights.
Really? Okay.
Because, and more concentration. Because I sit down at one of those like chair bench things that's in front of a mirror, and I look at myself. Yeah. And I'm making sure I'm not showing a double chin. But I'm looking at like, where's each arm at each movement? Am I going the same speed? Am I going slow enough?
That's what the mirror's there for, man.
Yeah, I don't want to, because what my problem has been is I've been trying to like, all right, let's get 80-pound bicep, real fast. No. So I scaled it back. I did like 4 sets of like 12 reps at 60 pounds.
Bro, you bicep curling 60 pounds?
Yeah.
Like dumbbells?
No.
Okay,
no,
I was like,
no.
what the fuck, bro?
Chris was like, okay.
I'm like, no, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't even want to be able to do that. That would just hurt.
No, it's so basically 30. 30 in each hand, basically, because it's a bar.
Okay.
So, but I've been doing that really fucking slow.
Okay.
So, like, 12 reps took me, like, almost a minute.
That's not bad.
Like,
that's
I was
not
like,
a bad thing.
slow, and I felt every movement. So I think that's what I gotta get going on with everything I do.
Yeah.
And I do my best to slow down, because I can throw up 200-pound bench press.
Yeah.
But am I doing it right?
No.
Am I
Well, I'm not
doing
saying
it?
that,
No, I'm not. But I think if I slow down, I can make 10 reps feel like 15.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
That's kind of the premise of it.
Yeah.
After this prep, dude, I really want to go in the gym and not only work out with you, but just kind of help you out. And because I know you got the base down without the doubt. Without the doubt, wow.
Diet brain, prep brain, and I'm drunk, so we're working through this.
Well, I think it's just the little twitches and the mindset that I think I want to change a little bit when you're actually doing the movement itself. Because I think it's fucking dope you're actually staying consistent now, and that's why I think people are saying you look thinner. And you're changing because you're actually working out with the diet itself.
Yeah.
So
that's 100% what's happening.
I'm excited to make some little changes, and you'll definitely be able to feel. Because half the time, dude, honestly, when I'm doing a workout, I've gotten to the point where I'll close my eyes in the middle of the set just to focus that much on feeling it. Yeah. Unless I have like a sick, nasty arm pump, then you best be sure that I'm looking at myself.
Well, I mean, I think that's why we partnered up with Ivy League brand. Shout out. It's because they feed my ego. You need to feed your own ego. First off and foremost, that's the first person that needs to feed your damn ego. And I mean, what better way to do that than to get in the gym, hit a bicep curl, get that pump, and go, fuck, look at that shit, you know? Like, and that's my problem. I want definition. Like, I'm solid, but I want definition.
So, and that's the thing. There's different body types. I think mesomorph, ectomorph, and endomorph. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's right.
That sounds right.
And I think me and you kind of have the same type of body type. We tend to hold on fat.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah.
And then there's guys like Luke and like Aiden. They're just fucking like shredded, bro.
Go to hell.
You know, and it's that's just different genetics. You just kind of have to learn to deal with that.
Aiden's dad was a bodybuilder.
Yeah, for sure.
And
so was his mom.
And so was his mom. Yeah. He's basically an
Olympian. Like, I worked out with this one guy, his Luke, and you know who I'm talking about. And he's killing it, dude, lately. But it's crazy because, like, he's leaner than I will be probably on stage. Mm-hmm. As his fucking last night drink a 12-pack, you know? Right. And it's like, that can really fuck you up if you actually think about it, because it's like, what the fuck? You just drink a 12-pack and eat a burrito, and I'm here dying on 100 carbs a day or whatever. And it's like, and it's just like, what the fuck?
What, in your and John's opinion, is the best way to eat when you're just maintaining energy, body type, and just performance? Because like what I'm doing is such a high protein diet. Yeah. Where like I basically eat meat of some sort, either steak or chicken every day, and maybe a vegetable. Like, where do you balance the carbs? Because I fucking miss rice and pasta.
Well, dude, it's. I think what you need to do, if you want the carbs in there, you got to be able to spread out your meals into multiple meals. Because it gives your body a better chance to digest those.
And what exercise do you do? Like, let's say I'm going to have pasta Wednesday. I'm going to the gym Thursday.
So
what do I do?
So here's the thing. I'm on it's called a carb cycle.
Okay.
Carb cycle right now is like, let's say on legs, chest, and back days, I have higher carbs. Higher carbs will fuel me because it's a bigger workout and it's bigger stress on your body, right? Because they're bigger body parts. And then, excuse me, if I'm hitting shoulders, arms, yeah, that's it. Shoulders, arms, or whatever the fuck it is, I will be hitting lower carbs because it's not going to take as stress on the body hitting arms or shoulders as it is like chest, back, or legs.
The bigger muscle.
Exactly. Yeah. And then on my off days like today, I'm eating higher fat, lower I'm almost on a keto on my off days. It's almost like a fast from carbs. And what that is to do, it's to readapt your insulin sensitivity levels so your body never gets used to the insulin coming in. So when you actually get the carbs on those like tomorrow's a chest, so it's going to be a higher carb day, right?
Right.
So when I eat my first carb tomorrow, I'll have like veins going through my arms. I'll feel like you can actually see the carbs are actually doing something to my body. Not just eating a carb and then like, let's say you eat 500 carbs every single day, but your body is really only going to be using 300 of those carbs. Now, the other 200, where the fuck are they going to go? They're going to store as fat. I think. I might be wrong there. But this is where I'm trying to research more on it, but it would make sense.
It's people like want to give gym bros shit, but there's a fucking science.
Oh, 100%.
Everyone's like, you don't want to date a gym bro. He's such an idiot. No, I mean, goddamn, what you just said to me is so complicated.
Well, there's a difference between gym bros and bodybuilders.
Sure.
Gym bros and gym brats are consistent in the gym, but their diet's fucked. Bodybuilders are consistent in the gym, but their diet's on point. That's what separates the gym rats from the bodybuilders.
Got it.
So consistent in the gym, 100%. Like
what matters, yeah.
I used to train with gym bros. They kill it all the damn time.
Yeah,
but they're that night they're drinking beer, eating a sandwich. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, what's that guy T-Mac training or whatever that guy is that was on Joe Rogan?
Oh yeah.
Fucking drinks hard every night, and I was like, that American.
Yeah, it's just the difference between what your goals are.
But see, he knows his body, and he knows what I mean, he's.
You have a faster digestive system, like shit. You can have more like cheat meals, and like guys like us. I don't know what type of body we have, whether it's endo, meso, or ecto, but we have to watch out more what we eat because it makes a huge difference on how we feel.
Oh yeah, I remember like I looked at a picture of myself and my fiance like a while ago, and my God in heaven, it was crazy.
Really,
my face was huge. Mm-hmm. It was about. I think the picture was after Aaron's wedding.
Okay.
Because at Aaron's wedding, I did not feel confident about myself. I felt fat as fuck, and I felt like just gross, dude. Mm-hmm. Felt so gross, and I felt kind of gross at my engagement party.
Okay.
I felt a little big then, just looking at the pictures, and then literally
that sucks, doesn't it?
It does. It sucks so bad. Because those pictures are forever.
I used to hate that, dude.
Oh, it's so bad. It literally aggravates me. But then like we did the whole 30 that month of October. We did it, and the pictures. At the end of October, when we went to my engagement party that you went to, lean, mean motherfucking gorilla machine. I looked so good in that suit. My face looked thin. I looked great. I gained it a little bit back for Christmas, but not that much.
Holidays.
Exactly, holidays. And my work was out of season, so I wasn't moving. I mean, like fucking really.
And that's just giving your body what it needs at that point.
Oh,
I don't
think
think
dude.
There's anything like that. Remember when we used to have that conversation when I wanted you to be able to eat what you wanted on Christmas? You know?
Yeah, and I did, bro.
So, and I think, but look what you are now, you know?
Yeah, and honestly, the thing about the diet, the only hard part about this diet is when you live with people. So, like, when you live at home, like, my mom cooks a meal. We've had this discussion before. I want to eat it because she worked hard on it. And the last thing I fucking want to do when I get home is cook. But the hard part is when you live with people that don't follow the diet and when you go out.
Yep.
And when you go out on this diet, you are eating expensive.
Oh yeah.
Like I have to what's your steak? What's your New York strip? Okay, yeah, I'll have that and like a side of vegetables, steamed, please. Like, and that's like, oh, that's $40 fucking dollars,
Yeah,
you know,
rather than
instead
just
of the
getting a
pasta
fucking
when it was $15, you know what I'm saying? So that's the hard
dude,
part.
I feel that.
But I love this diet.
You
love this
seem to have
diet.
more energy.
That and I'm cleaner. Like I went, okay, so we're gonna segue, into this wedding story. So we've been on the Whole30, my fiance and I, hardcore. We've been hitting it really, really well. Cheating a little bit here and there. You're not really supposed to drink on this diet, but you know, the way I drink, I'm not a beer guy. I drink a lot of liquor, so
not that higher in calories.
Exactly, whiskey's not great for you, but I'm not getting drunk every night, and vodka's pretty good. So that's my main food groups there. But we've been doing really well, and we had her friend's wedding. So Thursday last week was the engagement party, and my fiance's in the wedding, so I went. And it's at a Mexican restaurant. Now, every once in a while, I've been cheating on Mexican food because I'm addicted to it. So I'll get like a carne asada steak, rice, beans, and...
It's not even that bad. It's just like the sauces they put on that shit.
Well, no, I got the fresh salsa, you know? I get the fresh salsa. I don't fuck with the whatever shit. And also, rice and beans, if you eat together, your body can digest it. Because your body can't digest beans without a grain, so the rice is a grain, so it digests pretty fine.
Yeah.
So I've been cheating on that. So we went to a Mexican restaurant, and there was rice, beans, chicken, and ground beef. I stayed away from cheese. I didn't eat extra cheese. I stayed away from the sour cream, but I drank margaritas or whatever. The next day, we went to the wedding, and the wedding was mac and cheese, barbecue food, and I had mac and cheese salad, a chicken, and pulled pork. Yeah, so good, dude. It was so good.
Oh man. Dude.
Saturday morning, I woke up. I could not stay out of the bathroom.
Oh
my
God.
stomach was fucked
all
day. Like I was like, oh my God. I was so nauseous and in pain because it was just digesting that dairy.
Well, it's almost good that will happen to you because you're like, oh,
right.
How do I feel when I'm not eating that shit?
Exactly.
Good. And so what am I going to do? Eat the good shit.
Name a problem I've had on this diet, digestive wise. Nothing. Clean as a fucking whistle.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
So, I mean, I love the food that I eat. I eat steak, burgers, chicken, fish. My sides are potatoes I roast in the oven with olive oil, or Brussels sprouts or broccoli that I roast. It's great.
That sounds really fucking good, man.
I cook amazing steak. I cook amazing Brussels sprouts, and my fiance cooks amazing potatoes and vegetables and all that shit. She has that on lock. So, and what do I feel the next day? Nothing. I go to the bathroom, no problems. I'm out.
You're good.
Exactly. I love this diet. It's great. It's hard for the reasons I listed. Living with people that don't follow the diet and going out.
How would you think, like, when you and your fiance were getting into this diet, was it her that was pushing you to get on it, or was it you trying to put... Okay.
Because I never heard of it. And she's like, we're going to do this. And I'm like, okay, cool. What do you do on it? She's like, meat and vegetables. I was like, so, like, what about, like, pastas and cheeses? No. Ugh.
Yeah.
And that's tough, because, like, I love pasta.
How did she... Did you see her trying to almost persuade you to getting into the diet?
No, I'm a big...
Because you wanted to do it.
I wanted to lose weight, because I knew I definitely gained some in our relationship. I've always sat around the 200, 180 mark. That's where I sat. And then when I weighed myself before the diet, I was like, 220, mother of God, what happened? It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So that was a motivation right there. Just because I just wanted to, like, where did this 20 pounds come from? I'm okay being 200 pounds. As long as it's, like, proportional.
And what are you right now, then?
220, 215.
Really? Dude, you're making some newbie gains then, man.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah. Because, like, today you look, like, thinner than I've seen you, and you're 220, which is dope.
Exactly. I don't know. My body's always taken to change pretty well. Like, if I introduce something, like, when I was, like, my buddy used to make fun of me because I was fat, and I started just running. I put a weighted vest on and ran every day. I ran around my block, which is about a mile. Okay. And I lost weight.
Running's dope, man.
In like 2 months. I hate running so much.
It's
elliptical all day.
Okay.
I don't. It's bad on my knees, dude. I have shitty knees.
That's one thing I kind of have to find it. Because I'm asking is because I want to help my parents kind of get on more of a solid diet.
Yeah.
And it's really, really, really hard because, like, my dad coming from a small town in South Dakota, you know, it's just like, whatever. It's like, diet? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like persuading them. I want them to want to be on a diet.
Yeah,
you know?
same.
And it's kind of hard to be able to do that. So that's what I'm always asking is like if your fiance had to kind of push you to be on
the
it.
way I would propose it to your parents is when you're done with this, when you're done with your prep, is to do the Whole30, and like convince them like there's a lot you can't eat, but the stuff you can eat is good.
It's good stuff.
Like, it's gonna burn. And that's the problem, is like and that's what I gained like 5 pounds from Thursday.
Yeah.
Just in shit my body was trying to digest.
Yeah.
And then once I got back on the Whole30 where I had chicken and broccoli the next day and my body could clean,
Yeah.
I lost it.
That makes sense. Yeah, because I don't know, it doesn't like it bothers me because it's like my dad's always walking around like, oh my god, my stomach. I'm like, dude, look what the fuck you're eating. And he goes, I know. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what do you mean? It's just like, dude, what are you doing to yourself, man?
Yeah, no, that's what.
He stays active. He takes my dog out for a decent amount of walks, so he's doing that.
They should think about, since you work where you work, you see if you can get him a discount. You can. I mean,
Oh yeah, I know I can, but
water aerobics, dude. That's the best thing for people their age.
Yeah.
Best thing.
It's just, I think
impact.
it's just the change, the being vulnerable, taking part in something.
Well, yeah.
Which I want my parents to have like a hobby. You know, like that last conversation we have, like something you love to do, something you look forward to. I think that's really important, and they don't really have that as of right now. What my dad's is like baseball, watching me play baseball. You know, as much as I
Such
love
a good
that.
dad.
Oh, he's the best dad ever. And it's just like, but dude, like I want you to have your thing, bro. Like I want you to like not having something that you actually look forward to. I wouldn't know that feeling, you know, and that drives me crazy. And the fact that they do that shit every day. You know, it's I want them to be able to feel what I feel.
Yeah.
Every single day, looking forward to the whole bodybuilding thing, whether it's baseball or whatever the hell it is, archery.
And that's like, it's a good segue, bro. But so this wedding. So before we get on to that segue, so this wedding. So I had an awkward.
Bro, the Snapchats.
I had such a. Oh my god, yeah, you're welcome.
You were sending me.
You're welcome. There was a lot of thoughts, dude. It was like,
oh my god. I was like, how are they not seeing you taking video?
They either like it or don't notice this shit.
Well, that's true at a wedding. You could probably be like, hey.
Oh my god, whoa.
Dude, an A can go a long way. Like,
hey. I knew.
Flash your chins.
Yeah. Oh, mom.
That's hot. I mean, whoa.
Freud? Anyway. So the wedding, so the reception, dude. I'm sitting next to this family, and by the way, I elbowed the dad in the head while I was pouring a margarita. Hard. Like, I'm sorry. And he was like, it's fine. And then he was like angry. I could tell. But I was just like, I didn't know. But this family was awkward as fuck, and it really pissed me off. The kids, easily the oldest was probably 19, 20. The youngest, probably 16, definitely high school age. Okay. And on their phone, start to finish the whole night. Both of them. The youngest, had headphones in, watching a video on his phone.
How old is he? 16?
16, 17. Gotta be in high school. He's gotta be in high school.
Did he have a DOD? Or?
TOD? No. Maybe a touch. Maybe a TOA. Maybe a touch of autism. Maybe. Okay. But still.
Yeah.
Why are your parents letting you get away with that? I don't care if you got autism. Put it down! Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get this. The bride was his sister.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be something there, man.
But both of them? The 20-year-old and the 16-year-old?
The 20-year-old?
Honest one texting the whole night. All the whole night. Didn't even leave his table. Didn't even leave his parents to talk to anyone, nor did he talk to his parents.
Bro, it's just such a fucking, like...
And then get this. At the wedding, he's walking down his grandma or his mother yawned before he walked down the aisle. I looked and I was like, oh, God. Jesus. And they were on their phone the whole night. The whole wedding. The oldest one tried to talk to my fiance, And I was like, I think he wants to fuck you. The conversation was just like weird, and I'm like standing there as he's telling us about him in high school and how he was the shit in high school, but now he's like nothing in college. I'm like, I literally said, yeah, that fucking happens because no one cares. That's what I said. I was like, no one cares who you are.
You said that?
Yeah. I was like,
fuck yes,
I was like,
dude.
no one cares who you are in
Nobody
college.
owes you anything, bro.
He's like, yeah, I won the basketball team. I'm like, no one cares. Yeah. Like, no one cares that you're on the basketball team in high school. You're in college now, and they'll fucking kill you. Like, that's literally what happens.
And it's weird because we've talked about this before, man. It's like, you want to hate on them, but their parents have something to do with that, dude. Something to do with letting that happen. You know, and the conversation we had last time was like simple as like shoveling the driveway or like doing the grass or like all that bullshit.
Get him out there.
Sorry, dude.
Jesus Christ.
That our parents wanted us to do, that was for a reason, and it's like that's not happening anymore. No. Joe Rogan and Andrew Schultz had a good conversation about that, about how the generation has just changed so much.
Hey, that's the thing. It's like we said it. Bad times make good men. Good men make good times. Good times make bad men. So it's like we did it to them.
We're way too comfortable.
And that's like and Kevin Hart was on Joe Rogan, and
great fucking podcast. Great podcast.
And he said, like, when I'm home, I put my phone down because then I can't yell at my kids about being on their phone if I'm on my phone. Yep. So you put your phone down, you have a conversation, tell them to put theirs down. Who do you like? Who do you don't like? What's going on with your friends? Like, you got to have that conversation, and it, like, literally, why are the parents sitting there at their daughter's wedding rehearsal dinner fucking letting them be on a phone? Why? If that was my kid, if that was me at that age, my dad would sucker punch me with a hard right and take the phone from
Knock
me.
you out, wake you up, and
right.
make you
like
do
my
some
fiance
shit.
sometimes goes, "Why are you scrolling?" Like, I'll be on Instagram and I'll be scrolling, but it's like a quick thing. Like, if there's a sporting event, I'll like quick scroll. Okay, oh shit, he got knocked out. Fuck. Oh, the Cubs are down. Like, that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
And I'll put it down and then back into the conversation when there's a lull. But like the whole goddamn night, it's weird.
One thing I've been doing lately that's been really working with because everybody's addicted to their phone, 100%. Everybody's addicted to their phone. It's always in their hand.
Which makes sense because it's designed to be that way.
Like, there's very rare people. Like Aiden, he's not, dude. That dude can like, he just doesn't give a fuck about where his phone's
Won't get back
at.
to you. I didn't text Aaron.
But what I've been doing lately is wherever I'm sitting in the house, I'll put my phone like either on the floor or like on a different table that I actually have to walk to, put the ringer on. The only way I'm able to open my phone is if something pops up on my phone, whether it's a ESPN notification or a text message or whatever it is. That's the only way I can actually open up my phone and look at it.
How the hell did you do that?
What do you mean?
Was it a setting?
No, you just fucking, like, if I threw my phone over there right now, the only way I'd allow myself to open it is if there's something notification that pops up.
Gotcha.
You know? And that puts it down a shit ton. Not only because I really don't talk to anybody, but it's crazy how much that has been helping. So,
yeah, no,
and plus the whole thing now with the you can make your settings where you can only be on an app for so long.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's good shit, man. It's really, really good shit.
My work phone, like when it started doing that, where it tells you its breakdown of how much screen time you use, was like, first, you used your phone 10% this week, and then like the next one, you used it 80% more than you did last week. And it was like, you used it 100%. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I'm doing this myself.
Well, then
it works. You have to fucking plan shit.
Oh yeah, that's the bad thing.
There's a difference between all of that. Like, is there actually a reason I need to be checking apps all the fucking time? No. Like, do I really care about some Alpha Omega Saga Baga girl on her sorority or a dude at Alpha Mega?
Because I probably already sent it to you.
Yeah, right? Posting about some shit party. No, like, there's no really reason I need to be doing that, or whether it's anything. I'm not hating on frats and sororities. That's the first thing that pops in my head all over Instagram, especially our age. You know, especially my age.
Bad.
So it's just like, that's just because I know Riley's gonna be mad at me for saying that.
4-year college blows, Riley. Calm down. I'm kidding. It's probably the best thing for a lot of people.
It is. If you can afford it.
If you can afford it. So you were talking about hobbies, and so wait. Back it up. Oh yeah, no, you were talking about hobbies.
I want my parents to have a hobby.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just bought a compound bow.
You did, I'm stoked.
I gotta get some things tweaked on it, but I'm looking.
You don't even have a fucking peep, man.
I don't even know what that was until you told me about it.
It's okay.
I'm looking forward to getting into it because I used to be really into it when I was younger. But
it's one of those hobbies that's so good for your brain too, man. Because if you're thinking about anything else, you'll send an arrow through your hand.
and that's the best part. It's like Chris came over and I was all gung ho to do it, and I was expecting to like flap the target, just hit it, and then like every arrow I shot, miss. And I'm walking out there to go grab an arrow, and Chris just yells, "It'll humble you, bro!" I'm like, "Fuck you!" I was like, "Yep."
Dude, it's so true.
Missed the target again, but you just gotta fine tune it and get it going.
It's like you right now, how you're shooting compared to me is like how I shoot compared to Aaron, Aiden, and Jack. They're fucking ridiculous. Dude.
Yeah.
Like Aaron is just like. Put a penny out there. He's like, you want me to hit it, bro? 60 yards. Schling. Hits him like, fuck.
Oh, you're here
yeah, and I'm just trying to hit Fomus Homes.
Exactly. I got a point.
Yeah. No, but I'm glad you got a bow, man. It's going to be dope.
What's funny is, like, I did that axe throwing shit.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't like being in front of people doing an exhibition of my skill.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of being in front of people.
Okay.
Even family. I was with all my fiance's family. So, like, they were doing practice throws for everybody. I'm the last person to go up for a practice, which is probably the worst.
Everybody's watching you.
Exactly, which is probably the worst. I should have gone first. And I went up with my fiance. Practice throws. First throw, clank. Her, dead on.
Really?
Stuck in. And she's like, ah! I'm like, fuck you. And so the guy's like, okay, you can go back, ma'am. You stay until you make one. I'm like, God. I missed over and over.
When was this?
And like 3 weeks ago. Over and over and over again. Literally, I think took 7 or 8 turns until I made one. Now, dude. Fast forward to the game when it's like points are on the line. I never missed.
Really?
On it.
It must be that
Bullseye.
competitive kind of thing.
Bullseye. I was 1 point away from winning.
Really?
Yeah, the fucking guy, my fiance's sister's boyfriend.
Oh.
Fuck
well, that dude's a stud anyways.
Yeah, he is. He's a great guy. Did you meet him?
Yeah.
He's a great guy, isn't he?
When I was
Such a great guy.
I was under 21.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he got me beers.
Yeah, such a great guy. But yeah, he beat me by 1 point, and it was. But see, I just don't. Hey, I bet you leave, and I'll go shoot it tomorrow when I get home or whatever, and I'll probably make it. I just hate myself over and over. Because like I taught archery.
See, Chris? See, I get it.
I taught archery to kids.
Well, it was a recurve. 100% different.
No, it was man. But
was it
some
compound?
Some of them were recurve, yeah. But I've done recurve my whole life. I never did compound except for a Genesis bow, which is kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I was good, and I mean, I'd teach the kids, and it'd just be like, I want Coach Dominic on my team, and then it's like, okay, bullseye. We're taking this one home, boys and girls.
Schling.
Yeah. So I mean, fuck, I loved it. And I'm looking forward to getting back into the love. And my fiance is not, because it costs a lot of money. But I wanted to get it, like I told you a while ago. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't justify spending $300, but then I got a bonus from work, and I'm like,
fuck it.
Swipe.
Send it.
Yeah, so I bought that shit.
Well, no, do you think in a relationship,
no,
your fiance should want you to have that thing?
Yes, but she's also a realist, and she made very valid points as to why I shouldn't buy it. Because it's like $400, and we have expenses coming up that we need to pay for. But these things were on gift cards, and they had expiration date at the end of June. So I was like, honey, Papa gonna do.
And Papa gonna do this.
Papa gonna do what Papa gonna do. And so...
Because that's one thing I really think in relationships you definitely fucking need is your own little hobbies. I was listening to this one podcast where his wife, and I don't know if you told me this, I think it was Jack, that him and his wife actually take separate vacations every year.
Weird.
No, dude.
Are they swinging?
No. It makes complete sense, dude. To actually get, like, thinking about it. When you're with your kids and your wife. When you're with your kids and your wife, you're, like, close. You don't get any time by yourself whatsoever. So that 2 weeks vacation, I think, could really do some good.
No, that makes sense. I mean, like a close vacation. I'm not talking about going to Mexico and leaving my fiance at home with the kids. Like, I'm going to Michigan and fish, honey.
Yeah, I might be saying it wrong. They might have the kids all grown up and whatnot, but
Well, no, for 100%.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing, and I think the hobbies are one too.
Yeah.
It just comes back to.
I think what this summer's gonna be for me is because I didn't do a lot last year, and it really stressed me out, and I had panic attacks quite often. Like my fiance, I'd take a nap on the couch, and she'd be next to me, and she would just go, "You were talking in your sleep." I was like, "About what?" And she's like, "You were having a conversation with your boss," and I was like. What was I saying? Because I might need to know it.
Yeah, I could just write it down.
So, I think what this year's going to be for me is I got my bow, so I'm super excited to do that. And I also had my dad dig up my fishing pole.
Nice.
So I'm going to buy my fishing license. And even if I just go to the dock where we live and just cast out from there, even if I don't catch anything, just to say, hey, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to take my headphones, put them in.
Listen to some Billie Eilish.
Exactly. Listen to Cold Beer Conversations on repeat.
Fuck yes,
and
dude.
just cast. Just
pack a lipper and
pack a lip, bring a gar, whatever.
Yeah.
Little cup of coffee.
Look up a coffee.
And
You want
throw-
coffee? I got coffee.
Some Sanka. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enjoy some leisure time. And the great thing is she's got a pond by her house, and I got the lake near me, so I'm just gonna do that. I think that's probably the best thing.
One thing that I really want to talk about that kind of helps with that is Kevin Hart was talking about this with Joe Rogan. Perfection is fucking not reality.
No.
Not reality whatsoever. When I heard that, dude, I started to think, especially with this whole prep deal, like how much I want to be perfect, whether it's like as simple as like when you meals and everybody's like thinking, Chris, you're just fucking eating. You don't have to be perfection. It fucking matters.
Well, yeah.
And it's like whether it's a workout or whether I'm like, I'll literally not be able to sleep sometimes because I'm thinking of what I need to execute during the day to a point.
Yeah.
You know? And it's huge to me. Like, especially, okay, like, all right, dude, you got shit planned at night. You got to get your shit done early. And like today, like today was supposed to be chest day for me. And like it was supposed to be my third workout in a row. So it was supposed to be, tomorrow was supposed to be an off day. And I did my morning cardio with my dog and I lay down on the couch and I'm like, all right, just going to chill for a bit before I eat. Next thing you know, it's 11:40 in the morning. So missed my workout, missed my doctor's appointment, missed fucking both of those. And what really helped me out, I was like, all right, dude, this is your chance to be like, okay, you heard the perfection thing. It's happening now.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be okay with the perfection thing not existing.
Yeah.
And it's like,
100%.
it's as simple as like, sometimes I'll be weighing out my chicken, right? Or weighing out my beef and the scale messes up. And then next thing you know, I don't know how much beef is on there, but it's already mixed in with the eggs and I can't like pull out the beef. It's just simple
Yeah.
shit like that, you know? And I think that goes back to like, it's not in your control, so you can't really do anything about it. But like how much that fucks with my head is like, it's crazy. And it's just like, okay, Chris, it's just eggs and beef. But it's huge, dude, when you like have such a crazy goal and it's all on you.
Yeah.
No matter
to
what.
execute.
And it's all on my shoulders, whether how good I do at this show, because it's a single man sport, you know? And that's why I don't like working out with people right now, certain people, is because I don't want anything to jeopardize how I'm going to do this show, on the show, how I'm going to do in it, besides myself. So if I know I don't do good in this show, it's going to be fucking me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be, oh, remember that one workout when your friend was texting during the set and then you had to wait longer during the set? Or remember that one time? And it's just like, I don't want that replaying in my head over and over again while I have like the 5th place medal.
What happened, Chris?
Yeah.
I did
this
something.
shit. And I think that has a lot of maturing to do because that puts a lot of responsibility on me.
There's a lot of similarities between you and I as far as when we do something, we want to be the best. Like with this diet, I don't want to. When my fiance is like, we can drink because we don't want to become lightweights and get fucked up at all these weddings we have to go to. Fair. Okay, fine. So I'll concess that. But like, she's like, oh, I'm going to eat that. She ate peanut butter. And I looked at her like,
what the fuck?
We can't eat peanut butter. She's like, I know, but I was like, we can't eat peanut butter.
Yep.
And like that's how I am.
No, I
and my
get that,
sister
dude.
even said that. She's like, Dominic is super dedicated to things that he puts his mind to. Like if I want to be good at something that I want to challenge myself to, I'll do it and I won't cut the corner.
I really do think that's really the only way to fucking get shit done, dude.
Right.
Is like these 20 weeks that I'm taking this time for this, like
20 weeks is a lot of
20
part
weeks,
of your,
and I'm gonna put that much time and effort to be like, it's okay if I take 5th or 4th. You know, no, I set a goal to get fucking top 3. You bet your ass I'm getting top 3.
Right.
You know, and if I don't, then that's just, I'll tip my cap. They fucking came in more conditioned, came in with a better physique than me.
Right.
You know, and I have to be okay with that. But I'll be okay with it knowing that I actually did put 100% effort.
Yeah, there were no
into
corners
this.
cut.
No corners cut whatsoever. And I've been doing it lately, man, and it's a weird, because it's hard for people to understand. It's like, oh, dude, just have a beer, you know, just have a simple thing. And it's like, dude, no. Like, you don't fucking understand.
Don't even come at me with that shit.
What goes in, exactly, dude, like, what goes into this, and the fact that you're sitting there, like, I don't care if you don't understand bodybuilding, but you best fucking respect the work that I put into this. You know, whether that comes to anything, and it's you with work or you with whatever it is, dude, it's like, that's what it's going to bother me, is like if somebody actually fucks with what my work ethic is.
People at work were like mad at me because, well, not mad at me, but there's a big commotion because I got my jobs and started scheduling them into June.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you really did this and now I have a problem. I was like, why didn't you do that?
Yeah.
Why didn't you schedule into June?
That's like, it's like blaming people on the road when you left late for the thing you need to be at.
Right. It's like, look, I have a deadline. I have a deadline. So yeah, I clogged the schedule. Now you fucking work around me.
Because I got that shit
I'm not
done.
working around you this year. So it's like all my shit's done and tomorrow there's going to be a lot more fucking done. And if they got a problem with it, you should have sat down and did it. Because I went home and sat at my desk at 8 o'clock scheduling. That's what I did.
Yep.
So you didn't want to do that. You want to play video games. Okay. Reap it then. Reap what you sowed, dude, because I'm done. And like even a salesman said, oh, we got to get that thing seal coated, and you seal coated on it. I was like, too bad.
Too bad. I fucking got my shit done.
Too bad.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I have a deadline. He's like, so do I. I was like, well, talk to your project manager because my account manager is happy.
Yeah. Dude, that's dope, man. I like you have that mindset.
It's just, and like that was my mindset last year. It's like I got thrown into the fire and I couldn't catch up. Now I have time to beat the fire before it gets to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
It's preparation, dude.
Exactly.
Preparation is the biggest fucking thing.
I have a job that's not going until June. I put the permit application in already.
Yeah.
Fuck it. When it's time to schedule it, I got it.
It's
got
done.
the permit. Let's do it tomorrow. I don't give a shit. Like whatever. So that's where I'm at.
No, Kai Green has a big thing on that. Preparation is what will bring fucking results. You know, it's huge, especially with anything, man. I really do think. But yeah, I that's one thing that really bothers me, man. It's just like it's like if I came in to you and it's just like, oh, dude, let's fucking play video games. Like, no, dude. Like, I'm doing my shit right now. I'm scheduling all this bullshit. And it's like you coming and wanting to have a conversation with me. I'm at the gym or trying to mess up anything else going on. It's just like
right.
I hate it because it's like, oh, you think we're gonna hold you back? Yes.
Yeah.
I have no problem saying that to your face, dude. And it's like,
it's like if I want to do the podcast on a Wednesday, you're like, Wednesday doesn't work for me. I got to lift. Okay, how about Thursday? Thursday doesn't work for me, but it works for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do it Thursday.
yeah,
All right, guess what?
yeah.
We'll fucking do it next week. Like,
We're not
whatever.
recording.
We're not recording. Like, I can't. Like, sometimes when I can make a cut, I'll cut.
Yeah,
but, like,
for
if I
sure.
can't, I'm not going to cut. But this year, definitely for me, I'm just going to focus a lot on, like, I got a lot of wedding stuff that we got to do, and that's something I have to do.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be more focused on the times where I can chill for a sec.
Yeah.
Because I'm really looking forward to going fishing.
Yeah.
And shooting my bow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some camo shit. I don't know what, but I'm gonna get some camo gear.
Well, you can probably relate to this, dude. No matter how much you do in a day, you still feel you need to do more.
Yep.
I 100% feel you, dude.
And it sucks because like right now a lot of my shit's driving and I can't do shit while I'm doing that.
Yeah.
You know, because I gotta get to point A, point B safely, and then fucking. So
No, I feel that, dude. No matter what you do during the day, you always feel like you can do more. You know, and it's a good thing if you take it in a good way and it's a motivator, but it's just one thing where it's just like, oh, dude, like, and I have a really hard time relaxing. I really do, and it's one thing I definitely need to work on.
Dude, let's go fishing this year, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm down, man. It's like accepting the fact you're not fucking Superman. You know?
Yeah.
And it's weird to say that, like, all right, dude, you're not fucking Superman, but I want to fucking do good.
Yeah.
You know, and if you don't want to live the best possible life and progress every single day, you gotta fix your shit.
And that goes to a question we got from Molly was being real with someone, even though you don't want to like bring them down in their day. Sometimes you just got to do that. It doesn't matter, like, if you're having a bad day and you don't want to bring someone else down. That's, I think, a lot of problem with people is that they don't want to reach out for help because they don't want someone else to feel their pain.
Yeah.
If you're depressed, I think you need to reach out.
Yeah. I think it depends on what it is. For sure. If it's just little naggy shit you deal with every day, you really don't need to put that naggy shit on anybody else's shoulders. You don't. Because there's a difference between thinkers and feelers.
Unless you're taking it out on someone.
Yeah. And I think me and you are the same. We're both feelers instead of thinkers, so we'll take on that shit. Mm-hmm. You know? And I think that's perspective I'm coming from with all that. Is like that naggy stuff that Karen did at work today, like...
Fucking Karen.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm sorry to sound like a dick to that, but I don't... It's just how it is. Like, I have no... And maybe it's just because I'm pretty selfish right now in a not relationship, but like...
Yeah, and that's like where it comes down to. If you're in a relationship, if it's something that's nagging you, you definitely got to talk about it. That's the problem. That it's like...
especially with depression and mental illness, dude. Like, me and you know firsthand. We'll talk to each other about that shit all day. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's something you need to because that's life or death.
And that's the great thing, like, where I'm at right now, there's nothing depressing. It's naggy.
Yeah.
It's naggy, like, where I'll just, like, explode, where, like, it's just anger, and then the next thing it's like, whatever about it. You know, you can't control it.
Well, it's the worst when, like, everything is going good for you, and on paper, you're like...
Yeah, you should be fine.
You should be fine, but then you're still, like, fucked in the head.
Right.
You know, and that happens to me every once in a while. It's been happening this week. It's just, like, weird, where it's like, dude, you're killing it. You're fucking killing it, man. Like, everything's going great. And you're just like, why am I not... You know, like, tippy-toppy, let's fucking go.
Right.
You know, and I think that's where it's hard to kind of, what?
Tippy-toppy.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know, dude. It's like, and everybody experiences this, and it's just a weird kind of thing. But to look at it from a good perspective, it will actually show you when you are genuinely happy and genuinely, like, good and where you're at. You know? So.
You ready to take a turn?
Yes.
All right. Unpopular
opinion?
Can
I pee first?
Yeah, sure. Let's just pause that bitch. And we're back from Chris's piss break. We have a very special guest. Do you want your name mentioned?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Maria, who is my sister.
Bro, we had my brother on the other day, and we're now having your sister on.
It's a family show.
We can totally be like, Maria, we need another opinion.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're basically pulling rank. Just pull it up like a fist to your face.
I'm just
there you go.
another opinion.
But so we're gonna go into the unpopular opinion segment of our show, and I have one for everybody. Thin Oreos are better than regular Oreos.
You're welcome for that.
Stop moving your chair so much. Relax.
Sorry.
She's antsy.
I am antsy.
Depends if you like the cookie more. I'm a fan of the more cookie.
I've never met a person who likes the cookie more than the Oreo.
Bro.
Bart.
Icing.
Bro, you ever take a Cuisinart that you put 2 Oreos in?
It's a Cuisinart, but all right.
And you just go bzzz, and it crumbles everything up to about fucking like it's sand. You turn Oreo to sand pretty much.
Yeah.
Take some vanilla ice cream, and you sprinkle that shit on there.
You could do that with a thin Oreo.
I know.
But he's just really hungry.
I know, but
He's also on prep. He needs.
But
to think about it.
If you have more cookie, more crumbs comes with more cookie.
You know, you made one of the best desserts I've ever had in my life, and that was the Oreo Rice Krispie treats.
True.
For the Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo.
Hurt so bad after that. My mom did.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, it was at Aaron's house. Oh my god. You'll knock your dick in the dirt, that shit right there, buddy.
I'll take your virginity, man.
I'm sorry. Welcome to the show, Maria.
Hey, Maria, how's it going?
Yeah, but that one, I think the normal Oreos are good if you're gonna dunk, but the thin ones are better.
Oh, if you're just popping them, like
See,
yeah.
thins are all the way.
Yeah.
Well, I've never sat down and popped Oreos like Tic Tacs.
You're not living.
So
Again, I say 220. 220 with.
no, dude, trust me after this.
I just remember when I started dating my fiance, her family has like junk food stocked, and we really don't have it stocked here.
Okay.
They had the pretzel thins
Oh my gosh.
coated in chocolate.
Oh.
What do you guys think about in making an Oreo?
Yeah.
The cookie, and then the cream or whatever the frosting, and then a little slice of a pretzel.
Oh,
Wait, you should pitch that to Oreo.
you're famous.
Like kind of like M&M pretzel things or whatever, peanut M&Ms or pretzel M&Ms. Mm-hmm. But with
Sea salt caramel
Oreo.
pretzel Oreos. You know what I had? This is probably an unpopular opinion. The cinnamon roll Oreos, bro.
Really? Never had those.
Are they the best
So
flavored ones?
Best flavored ones. By far.
Even better than red velvet.
Red velvet can
By
suck my dick.
far.
I didn't like it at all. I love red velvet. It can suck my dick.
Really?
It's
It's
terrible.
just dyed chocolate.
It is. It's just dyed chocolate. It's
With
just
cream cheese
chocolate with
frosting.
it's chocolate with red food coloring.
Okay.
That's all red velvet is.
Okay. That's fair.
With cream cheese frosting, which makes it.
See, I can't really have an opinion on this besides the fact that I used to be the guy that would put in a Cuisinart and mix the Oreos and put it on top of my ice cream. But I've never had thin Oreos.
Why don't you just get cookies and cream ice cream?
It tastes better, dude.
Unpopular opinion:
like-
mint chocolate chip is the best ice cream around.
No.
False.
False.
False!
Chocolate
Cookie
chips
dough.
suck. All chocolate chips.
Mint chocolate chip. It's like
Sucks.
bark.
It's like
It's like-
razors and ice cream.
I just don't even know you people. Oh God, M&M ice cream. Hello.
No.
No, it gets hard.
Yeah, dude.
It's frozen.
And then you're breaking your teeth off trying to chew the bitch.
Unpopular opinion: M&Ms, plain M&Ms should not be sold.
Facts.
They should just be
Yeah.
in things.
Peanut,
Cookies,
peanut
ice
and
cream.
pretzel M&Ms only.
Exactly.
That's fair. That's
If
a
you
fair
if
one.
you're like at a selection of M&Ms and you pick the plain ones, check yourself into an asylum.
You know what's pissing me off is that I go to a store and you can never find pretzel M&Ms, or if they are, they're like hidden.
It's so nice to hear a girl voice during this show.
Yeah.
You really need to be on more often.
More often.
Because we don't have to whisper in the mic, women are not objects.
Yeah.
A girl's on the show. We're
Exactly.
good.
We need to get a shirt. We need to get a shirt. So those
Your
are
opinion to me would drop down marginally, but it would be okay.
That's fine. It's fine.
it's already there for me. What's the what was the other one we had? Oh, unpopular opinion. Weed is seen as too much of a miracle cure.
I agree with that, even though I agree with people smoking weed.
I agree with that too. That's fine.
If you use it in a, what do you call it, mature way, where it doesn't become something that you're like fucking... Oh, shit, sorry. It doesn't become something that you rely on. It doesn't become something that you use on...
Yeah. It shouldn't be a hobby.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
it's
bro, the cherry, grape, mixed
What?
monster, dubstep, this nug is amazing.
What kind of...
Oh, you just me.
We're talking to an expert. No, I think that people just kind of go, "Oh, here, do this."
Yeah.
Because like my counselor, I was having a very stressful time, and I literally said to her, I was like, "I am this close to smoking weed, and I never did or wanted to. If it means I don't feel this way."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Well, let's pedal back a little bit here,
let's
Dom.
backstep."
Let's that." She's like, and I think that it stunts you to something your body is naturally telling you. Like, your anxiety is naturally occurring in your body.
Right.
Why?
Why?
Let's focus on the why. And let's figure out how we can naturally deter something that is naturally occurring in you. Because they said that if you smoke weed, it stunts your capacity to grow. Or if you do a drug of any kind in your adolescence, it stunts your ability to handle that situation. So it's like, dude, why are you so stressed and so anxious? Just smoke some
Because
weed.
I don't have my weed, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I thought you meant your weed was so good it didn't do that to you.
No.
But that's like, I think that's what happens is that you suppress something that is naturally occurring, and then your body doesn't know how to naturally defend, and then you get stuck in this stunted area. I think definitely think you should not tell a 25, 26, 27-year-old what they can and cannot smoke. Mm-hmm. You're fully developed as an adult. Right. Go ahead. Like, you've made a lot of decisions up until this point. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. I just don't see the point in using it like a miracle cure. I think people, when they
smoke it at the first, it's hard for... I don't like when people have a huge opinion on it when they've never used it, because it's a lot different than what people think, you know? And I'm saying it if you do it correctly. If you first time smoke a whole joint or a whole bowl to yourself,
say goodbye.
You'll go psychotic, dude. Yeah. It'll turn your shit upside down, and you'll start doing DMT. It's like the worst. Probably not, but like it's bad, dude. Like, the first time you do it, you should be one puff. Maybe two, just if like you're not. Yeah, Joe Rogan says, that's it, dude. Out. Whatsoever. And I didn't do that the first time, so I experienced it the bad way first. That's why it's like I'm kind of like, do I like it? Do I know? No, I'm gonna do it. Okay, but it's weird. It does have a weird rep around it, though. Yeah. It's like it does have like a guilty feeling that follows it. Yeah, which is kind of weird because why doesn't alcohol kind of have the same thing? And I think it's because it's not legal. I think that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, but now it's becoming more and more legal. Yeah, and that's where I'm like, where do we scale it back? Like, because like it's 21 you can drink. Yeah. 18 used to be you could smoke, which doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Yeah. Because that's way worse. And where's weed's line? Mm-hmm. And where do we use it, and why do we use it? Because if you're using it to escape, stop what you're doing right now, put it down, and think about things. Because you shouldn't.
It's legal, isn't it? 21.
I don't know.
I thought it was either 18 or 21.
I think we should treat it like renting a car. You can't do that until you're 25. Yeah. Why not make weed 25?
Yeah, why can I drink at 21 but not rent a car?
Well, here's the thing. Like, let's flip-flop the situation. Let's say weed has been legal like alcohol is forever. Yeah. Or has been for a long time. And now we found this new thing called alcohol. Mm-hmm. Do you think the same process would be happening making that legal?
Well, I think that there's just an entirely different chemistry. Mm-hmm. You're talking about weed that stays longer and has a different psychological effect. Mm-hmm. You get drunk, you're fine the next day. You know what I'm saying? Your body's basically processed that out, you're done. Weed stays there. Well, like, it doesn't, you don't feel it, but the chemicals stay there. It stays in your brain. It stays in your body. Yeah, it stays in your neurotransmitters. It clogs up your receptors. So you're saying if
I smoke right now, tomorrow I'd feel foggy?
No, you'd feel fine, but chemically your body's still breaking it down. Yeah. So that's why you can smoke weed on a Wednesday and then pop hot on a drug test Sunday. Yeah. Okay. But you drink. Mm-hmm. Let's say you get blackout drunk Tuesday, Wednesday, you might blow up over the legal limit, but you're fine. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like your body has enzymes in its liver to break that alcohol down. Okay. Nothing in your body is breaking down the weed that's stuck in your brain because it's a psychological
I see it the same way where it's like if you're using it to escape, same with alcohol. Yeah. People use it to escape. That's abuse. I really do think has the same kind of side effects, obviously. Right. But if people use it with a mature attitude and they're being safe about it, I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't see it being any different than alcohol if you're using it in the safe way.
I think that's what I'm saying. Like, they want to say make all drugs legal. I agree and I don't agree. Like, you people are dumb and they already use heroin. Mm-hmm. Why are we going to make it illegal? You know what I'm saying? Or making it legal, I should say. But, like, weed is one of those things for me. It's like, I don't smoke it, but I get why people do, or I understand when people do it. Mm-hmm. But like you said, where can we teach responsibility? Yeah. Like, why is alcohol...
That's the word I was trying to fucking think of.
Yeah. Why is alcohol 21? Why is smoking 18? But, like, one of my teachers said she doesn't get the drinking age at 21. So you're telling me that this kid can go fight for his country and die before he can have a beer legally in a bar. Legally. Right. He just strapped on boots and went to Afghanistan and shot at 70 people and killed 3 of them. And then he can't come home and drink a beer?
Have a beer for the boys?
Yeah, he can't have a beer for the fallen? Like, what are you talking about? So, like, I think that we need to, like, honestly take a look at what psychological things happen to the average. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you're saying your brain doesn't fully develop at 25, so drinking shouldn't be until 25.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking up your brain.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, gin fucks up your brain. Gin's one of the worst beers you can have that stunts your brain cell count.
Mm-hmm.
If weed does the same thing or even gets close to forming your brain in a negative way, 25, 26, whatever. But, like, I don't think that there's any people out there overdosing on weed.
No.
I don't think there's people out there overdosing on alcohol.
Yeah.
So why is one legal at one age and one's not at all? Doesn't make sense. I'm not saying don't smoke weed. I'm not saying smoke weed. I'm just saying if we're going to do something about it, let's do something that makes sense.
It all comes down to being responsible.
Exactly.
Literally, it all comes down to that. Maybe not with heroin and all that bullshit, because it's like you take one thing of that, you're sucking dick on the corner. You know, it's like
From
which
experience.
is really, really sad, but 100%
true. Yeah.
You know? And that's I really do think it
People
just comes
don't
down
go,
to being
I got to get my
responsible
next
with
fix
it.
of weed.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
No.
They're like, I want to smoke weed today. There's a difference.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Unpopular opinion. Weed's not a miracle cure, but we shouldn't be treating it like
Yeah, the
it's
whole
toxic.
CBD thing is very interesting as well.
There's a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's not a miracle cure, but I think it's better than fucking Advil. I think it's better than Tylenol. I think it's better than all the painkillers we're shoving in our bodies.
Preface this: I work at a health food store.
Yeah, there you go.
And a woman just came in for CBD who has like chronic epilepsies. Like she just told me, she came in and she had 50 seizures in one day, and she had like bottles of CBD. And, like, that's helping her. Yeah. So that's, I mean, there's good things about it.
Kids that have seizures or cancer, they're given CBD too.
Yeah.
And that one, yes.
See, that's there's no positive side effects like that to alcohol, is there?
No.
You know, see, that's my biggest point. Is like you see it helping so many people.
And people's argument is like, well, you can have a glass of wine and not get fucked up. Well, wine has benefits. Wine has benefits to people, like their heart and shit. But like, you can have a glass of wine and not get drunk. You can't smoke weed and not get high. I don't think that that's true. Can you smoke weed and not get high?
It comes back to knowing how to use it, knowing how your body's gonna handle it. You know,
Right.
first time I did it, smoked a whole bowl to myself.
Wow.
It was the worst thing ever.
Oh my god.
You know?
Wow. How many unicorns did we see?
No, and it's not even that, dude. You just literally like sound like a white girl there, no offense. But it was like you're so like just like like
Oh, jeez.
and the anxiety just doubles. You know, which is one thing I did want to talk about. What if people use like weed to almost figure out like, okay, so like when I smoke weed, right? If I smoke too much, it really triggers my anxiety. Huge amounts.
Wasn't that the psychoactive part of it?
What do you mean?
Like the THC causes anxiety, but the CBD helps reduce the anxiety.
Yeah, I think she's correct there. Obviously,
Yeah.
she works at a fucking health place. But what if I were to tell you that, let's say I am having an issue. I'm having an issue. It's just like a weird thing, just like kind of brain fog or whatever the hell is going on. And when I smoke weed, and if I smoke a little too much, it raises that.
Right.
And it forces me to figure that shit out or deal with the consequences of being too high.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to look at it,
Yeah.
and it's hard because obviously you guys haven't used it before.
Well, I just think that if you need weed to like sort out your mental capacity, you're doing things wrong. I freaked out with my eye.
Yeah, he was pulling at his eye and it freaked
Oh,
out.
Yeah, but like my point, I think that if you're using weed to help figure out a mental problem, then you're using it wrong. And I don't know what's right use of weed. I think if you're an athlete, okay,
Well, it's like using Advil to cure pain, dude.
right. Oh, what's that Oxycontin industry? Oh my
Yeah,
God, what a stupid.
pretty messed
Those
up.
people should be locked up. They literally made it, and then they wanted people to get addicted to it, so then they could sell them pills to get unaddicted to it.
Oh my gosh.
It's so fucked up.
That's one of the
Crazy stupid.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, going back to my point, when Ben Shapiro has such a huge opinion on it, you know, and but he's never smoked it before. You know, so it's very hard because a lot of the things Ben Shapiro says, like 100%, that's fucking awesome, dude. But it's like weird for me to listen to someone's opinion when they haven't actually experienced it before.
Yeah, and on Joe Rogan, I think he said, you know, that's fine if you do.
Yeah.
As per the government, I don't think they should tell you that you shouldn't.
That's more of his like moral and
Yeah, it's his
100%.
moral.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating on the guy whatsoever.
And that's where I
It's
come
just-
from. It's like morally, I don't want to smoke it because I've seen it be an incentive killer to people who smoke it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't care if people do because it's not a drug that you take and it's like we said, standing on the corner sucking dick so you can get your next fix. I don't care enough for you not to do it. I think that if you're gonna do it, then there needs to be an age limit on it. Make it legal. Fine. Do tax it. There's revenue right there. There's $1 billion. Right.
A lot of jobs too.
Yeah. Go ahead, tax it, make it legal, but give it like alcohol, an age. And maybe that doesn't work because how many kids are under the age getting bombed at college? But you set a bar. You set a bar that kids who want to be upright will follow.
Well, plus if you think it actually, if like they actually make it legal, I think there's going to be a lot more research done on it. Yeah. And we'll be able to find out a lot more.
Because like I just knew people that were just like, oh, I like smoking weed. It does this, that, and this, and it helps my anxiety. I once was with someone while they had an anxiety attack, and they're like, I don't have any weed here. I was like, I was like, look at me.
Yeah.
Lay down. And they're like, what? Lay down.
Yeah.
And I was like, I put my hand on their chest.
Yeah.
I was like, move my hand. And she was like, what? I was like, move my hand. Breathe. Breathe it out. Hard.
That's
breath.
good.
It's like, just make it raise as hard as you can. And she did. She got over it. And she was like, I've never done that without weed. I'm like, it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's like, you just got to take time.
Yeah.
And
that's very, very true. And coming from having those anxiety attacks, you've had those anxiety attacks, that's the last fucking thing I want to do, man, is smoke some weed.
Yeah.
You know, because...
But see, that's the exact opposite of some people.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the first thing they want to do.
Because
Because they're just like taking that anxiety and going, out the door with one, that's butter. I'm not anxious anymore. No, you are.
Yeah.
But your brain just goes, whoa, we got something else to deal with right now. We're putting something in our body that's not here.
Anxiety comes in waves, for sure. Yeah. And it's always going to peak, and then it's going to come down. Yeah. If you had an anxiety attack for an hour or whatever, I don't even think that's possible. Yeah. You know, I don't know about an hour, like, let's say a day. You know, you fucking die. It's like, it's just... To being able to handle that, it's just like it's.
Last season, I said a constant panic attack. I was talking in my sleep.
like a real panic attack where you're pacing back and forth and you're crying, like all that shit, dude. Yeah. That can't last longer than 2 hours.
And I think that if you're just. Your body's naturally doing that. Yeah. So let's figure out why it's doing that.
Otherwise you're masking it.
You're masking it and you're stunting it. You're just saying.
Well, one of the reasons. What if there is no reason that you're having that attack?
But there is. Because like psychologically, then you're making mountains out of molehills. Then. Because it literally, it's not coming from nowhere. And sometimes, like sometimes there is where like you're depressed. Yeah. Why are you depressed? You have a great job. You have a great family. You have a loving. Chemical imbalance. Okay, let's fix that chemical imbalance. I get that, but I don't see the point of people that are like, oh, it's stressful or I'm having an anxiety attack instantly without thinking about what's going on. Yeah. Or maybe it's the job, maybe it's your friends, maybe it's school, just instantly hitting a bowl. Yeah.
I think anxiety and depression are very different in that sense.
They are, yeah. Because depression can be naturally occurring where it's a chemical imbalance. All right, let's take this to keep the balance normal. But weed, I think that people use it too freely is my problem.
There can be a chemical imbalance for anxiety, though, where people are constantly in a fight or flight mode.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so
It's called generalized anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I read about in, like, abnormal psych.
Oh, fuck your book.
I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
Going to college ass.
I took abnormal psych. Didn't read that chapter.
But, yeah, it's just people can't get out of this, like, this fight or flight mode, and they don't know how to work with it.
Just gotta rip a bong.
Going to psychology and all that kind of stuff, you do like need medicine and stuff like that.
If you can smoke weed and be functioning, do you? I don't care. It's the people that think that they need it as a crutch. You don't. You got to take some time to figure yourself out.
And I'll straight up say, coming to like that point right there, like I take stuff for my anxiety, and I'm okay with saying that. Yeah. You know, but the thing is, I've been taking it since I was in 6th grade. And it's not because, I'm stressed, like, or, like, I'm having issues. Like, no, it's like there's legit something going on that I have no control over whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one of my kind of issues with Joe, is he's like completely against that shit, and it's like, God understands, like, I'll be sitting there, like, and it especially happened when I was younger, and then just like nothing's going wrong. What the fuck? Like, and it's just like, that's not me, you know, like that. I mean, obviously it is me because it's my body,
right?
You know, but like I have no control of that whatsoever. So it's kind of weird in a sense. But,
I get that, and that's
but
that's,
that's
what I'm saying.
not where you need to use weed.
No, it's like it's a fine line, and it like anything that can, and anything that can have an adverse. If you're doing something that can have an effect on your body, you take it seriously and like literally think it out, because you're putting something in.
Yeah.
We were talking about nutrition earlier, like how I feel good on this diet. So what you're putting in is what you're gonna get out.
Yeah.
So you gotta remember what the hell you're doing. You just can't throw it in there and hope to God it sticks.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, dude. And just like we said, irresponsible. I really do think same exact thing as alcohol.
Treat weed like alcohol. Don't smoke and drive.
Yeah, fuck.
Come on.
Well, I mean, and like when you said like situational anxiety, like, and you're saying like people use weed and then they become de-incentivized to do stuff. I feel like when you have situational anxiety and then you use weed, then you're just it's limiting your ability to deal with that problem. Then just
you don't.
So just then you become reliant on the substance, rather than dealing with the fact that you have problems with your best friend or.
That's fair.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Breathe. I just looked at her and was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "What are you freaking out about?" I don't know. Okay, breathe. You don't need to just breathe. I mean, you gotta take time to sort out what your brain is doing,
because it builds up then.
Yeah, and you're gonna blow. Like, what is smoking weed gonna do to help you get over this problem you're having?
Yeah.
Is it gonna do anything, or is it just gonna go, and then we're done with that for now? Because it's just gonna sit there.
Yeah. I think that's one thing, is like there's a difference between, like you said, having a problem with your best friend or having a problem with your girlfriend or whatever, stress at work. But then there's stuff where it's like you have no control over it, and it's really hard for someone to put that into simple terms. Yeah. You know, and that's where I think people they don't understand it, you know, and it's like it's kind of like a weird, and it's like it's almost like, dude, just relax, bro. And it's like, no, dude, it's not that simple, you know.
I wish you could.
Yeah. So I think just people simplify it too much sometimes. I think there's a bigger not a cause to it, but I think there's a bigger problem going on with their body or something like that. But like, obviously I don't know the science behind it, but
so I have breaking news. Magic Johnson has stepped down as the Lakers president.
Why?
Of that, because his team blows dick and LeBron can't perform. Unpopular opinion, LeBron James not that great.
Unpopular opinion, Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. Is it an unpopular opinion?
Yeah, literally. Wait.
That's an unpopular opinion?
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah, I don't like LeBron. Unpopular opinion.
I'm okay.
I was like unhappy and happy when he didn't come to Chicago. I know if he did, we would have had a championship by now.
Unpopular opinion, college basketball is so much better to watch than NBA.
Wow. No.
Did you watch the Final Four?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Unpopular opinion.
Come closer to the chatter.
No.
Chris is off the podcast.
You like watching NBA better than college?
Yes. I like watching the fruit that's plucked from the tree, not while it's growing.
It's like watching somebody work out, texting in between every set, and then somebody actually taking it seriously and fucking going hard. That's the difference between NBA and college basketball.
Is one dude that's going to the league and then 15 guys that are going to stay there for 2 more years.
Okay, but when you're in the league, where do you go?
What do you mean?
Like, like the drive, the intensity is not there like it is in college basketball.
Are you saying like because the ideal is to get to the NBA, like the college people are way more?
Yeah, dude, if you would have watched the
drive
game,
is to win a championship,
bro. I understand that, but if you would have watched the game, I don't know why I'm like on the phone. If you would have watched the game last night, okay, and then you sit down and you watch an NBA basketball game, it is a fucking joke.
Well, which team are you watching?
Like Texas Tech and Virginia.
No, I'm talking about NBA.
Oh, any, dude. Any. And the fact is, the difference is you can pay some little, like, Kevin Durant, I'm not winning, okay? I want to be traded. I want to be on a new team.
You have kids jumping ship from schools. Like, I'm going to go play with that team instead of this one because they're not winning anything. When you get to the NBA, you get the people who suck or aren't great out of the way.
But that's money involved.
What do you mean it's money involved?
There's money involved.
That's
100%.
what their motivation is. These kids live in shit, and then they get money and they go to the league, and then they get their mama a car.
Bro.
Get their mama a car, bruh. Yeah, no, I can't stand college basketball. They don't. I watched. What did I? Which one did I watch? Kentucky versus something. It was Auburn. The last game Auburn won before they lost.
Okay.
Watched that one. And I sat. It was in a cigar shop. It was not so nice. I was sitting there watching.
You're watching college basketball.
No, just the cigar part. And I was just watching. I was like, here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna pass the ball twice. They're gonna jack up a three. Happen. Okay. Missed. Rebound.
Okay.
Down to the
NBA.
side.
Fucking fast break. Dunk. Fast break.
No.
Too lazy to get back on D.
Set up a screen.
Sweet dunk, bro. 2 points.
Well, yeah, because they can't dunk in college because they're all babies.
No, they can, Dom. It's just more intense, so they can't
Not
get to
even
the
true.
basket that
No,
easily.
it's jack up a three.
I've
rebound.
coached basketball to a championship.
They were 7.
8th grade.
Sorry. It literally was the same play over and over again. And the only time they scored is when they cut to the basket and actually ran a play. Every play
Because
was
that's how basketball fucking works, Dom.
Tell them that, because all they would do is jack threes up.
It's not just
Jack a three,
long
jack a three, jack a
fucking alley-oop, bro. Slam dunk. Sponsored by Nike.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna wear my Yeezys later, bro.
NBA
I'm gonna marry a Kardashian too. Fuck.
He didn't even marry her. He dated her, filled her up with a baby, and then cheated on her.
Whoa.
Tristan Thompson's a moron. They cheated on her twice. Cheated on her with one of her sister's friends.
Is that Courtney?
No, Chloe's
Oh!
Chloe's baby daddy cheated on her with.
No, hey, Jordan is innocent. Okay, I'm totally convinced.
Cheated on her with one of her little sister's friends. So he's a moron.
Unpopular opinion: Jordan is innocent.
I don't even know who the fuck
Unpopular
you're talking about.
opinion. None of them are innocent.
That's very true.
None of them are
People who have money are not innocent.
Yeah. No, I can't watch college. I can't watch college football. I can't watch college basketball.
I think
Can't watch
I'd rather
college
watch
baseball.
NFL for sure.
Yeah.
Baseball, I think it's because I've played it and I used to play with a lot of the people that are playing on TV now. So that's kind of cool to watch. That's why I like watching college baseball.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that for your standpoint because
Yeah.
you were big into college, but big into baseball. I don't know, man. I can't take like free throws. They don't make free throws in college. They don't.
Virginia was 12 for 12 in overtime shooting free throws.
12 for 12?
12 for fucking 12, dude.
Was it a shooting guard up there every time?
No, different players every time.
I don't like the fact that the 3-point line is smaller. I don't like the fact that in
It
college,
is?
yes, I don't like the fact that in college football that all you need is 1 foot in to be in bounds. That's stupid.
So then you think it's stupid how kids are in 8th grade are pitching at, let's say, 50 feet instead of chucking it fucking 60 feet to
Well,
the
no,
pitcher?
because that's a developmental thing. They're small.
It's a developmental thing, Dom.
You just said Zion Williams is not
They're
developmentally
like
challenged.
19 to 21 years old. 18.
Zion Williams doesn't need a smaller 3-point line.
He ain't shooting threes anyways,
He
bro.
did. He's not bad.
He shot like 2.
I can shoot a 3 ball, a regulation 3, and make it. These kids who all they do is practice.
So
they
every
can't
time I
make a
play
three.
basketball for you from now on, every time you make a 3, I'm gonna be like, "Ha, bitch, was a 2-pointer," because NBA is a little bit farther.
Not where we play.
Yes.
Is it really shorter? at where we
Yes,
play?
it's
I don't
high
think
school.
I
It
don't
goes
think
high
LA
school, college, and then NBA for 3
I don't
pointers.
think at LA it is. I think it's reg.
It's not reg NBA. I promise you, it's not reg NBA.
But I'm saying those kids there's nothing developmentally different than those kids than
The
some.
brain development's at 25
That's
years.
the entire. Yeah, we're talking about brain. We're talking about physicality.
We're going back.
I don't think that there's any difference why it should be shorter. Because if you get a kid that can shoot threes well, he can post up all day, like all day. Was it Dennis Scott, one of the best 3-pointers in the league a while ago? They moved a 3-ball closer, and he was just like, "Fuck yeah!" Just jacked, just rain threes all day. I don't think you need. Steph Curry is smaller than half the kids that play college basketball for these teams, and he jacks up from half court. I don't think that matters.
Talk to the NCAA.
I don't want to talk. They're robbing kids. That's another thing. They rob those kids.
You think they should be paid?
Absolutely. Those kids.
They get paid from free school though.
How much is the school getting?
That's true.
Okay, we're gonna let him not pay scholarship, which is totally
That's way
inflated.
More than their tuition.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're
Take that back. You're right.
Yeah, their tuition is so inflated that it's not even a close comparison to how much it's actually worth.
Yeah, because it's weird because then they have like jersey sales.
Exactly, they have jersey sales,
But they can't put their
food.
last names on it. Though.
Exactly, they have no. Yes, I can. My foot just involuntarily switched. They have jersey sales. They have food.
I don't
venue,
think like
tickets,
if you go on Kentucky's website right now, I don't think you could buy a last name jersey.
I'm dude. It's still way more money than what. So.
Well, you can customize it.
I think they should pay them kids, and yeah, why not? Literally, why not?
In fact,
Those kids can't even get like a sneaker deal until they're in the league. Why?
let me see.
Oh, and by the way, Zion Williams busted his shoe, right? He
Yeah.
busted out of his shoe.
Look, they can get numbers. They cannot get last names.
Wow,
Oh wow.
that's stupid.
Fact check, bro.
That's stupid. But like Nike, Zion busted his shoe. Nike flew to Duke, was like, okay, took the shoe, went to China where they make the shoe, made him another one, and brought it back.
Because that's like because the team is sponsored by Nike.
Still a lot of
Like
teams
teams
are
have
sponsored by Nike.
teams have sponsorships.
I know.
They
That's
get a
what
lot
I'm
of shit
saying.
for
Like
free.
Nike sponsored, but I'm saying they went and customized a shoe for the kid. But
I can see where you're
they
coming
can't
from,
call
for
it
sure.
Zion ones, because no, he's a child. No, he's a professional basketball player.
Big boy.
Big boy. He's 18.
Yeah, right.
Hi.
Watching him drive to the basket is fucking redonkulous, dude. Everybody's like, okay,
If I'm
let this
if
big
I'm
back
a
man go.
center in
Yeah.
in college basketball, let him go.
Can you imagine taking a charge from that dude? You get in a coma.
What happened? I don't know.
I don't
He
know.
let a truck on the court.
So, do I have a spelling bee tomorrow? No, you don't.
College, but I gotta perform surgery. No.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
Get him out. Get him out of the court. That's a big boy.
never meant to hurt him. I'm sorry.
He did.
Did he get injured from the shoe?
Yes, he did. He blew out his knee. Well, not blew out, but he injured his knee and was out for like 3 weeks or something.
Injuries suck.
He was back. Yeah, they do.
Injuries suck.
They take you out.
Thank you.
I've never done anything, thank God, that's like, I can't move
See,
anymore.
the problem with me, man, is like I won't have like these little sprains or like, oh, I tweak something. No, when I get hurt, it's surgery or nothing, man. Like I fuck it up.
What happened, Chris? Well, my
Knock on
penis
wood.
came off.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's like
What
I
were
am
you
a
doing?
woman
I was
now.
standing, and it just came off. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's what me and my brother definitely have going for us. Like when we hurt like ourselves, it's surgery or nothing.
Yeah, I've never done. I've sprained like my wrist bad, but it was just like I'm just gonna wrap this up and ice it, and we're good. No doctor visit.
What are these called when you have like when you knock on wood? What is
Superstitions?
it? Superstitions. You guys have any superstitions?
No,
No.
as a Catholic, I don't believe in superstitions.
Okay, that's fair. The only one I'll ever do is knock on fucking wood, dude.
Really?
Really?
Yep, I knock on wood. I got to.
I know a
got
fact
to.
about
If you can't
that.
find anything, do you just like?
Never thought about that. I don't want to get punched in the dick. Though.
I'm not saying you go full bore and. My penis fell off.
Do you know why they do that, or should I not say because I'll label myself as a complete nerd if I say this?
Please do.
Please say
We
it.
like
Okay,
facts.
all right.
Because
so
it might help me.
I was in mythology class, so my teacher was like, "Oh, you know why people knock on wood? It was they believed that fairies were in trees or something like that. So like if you would say something, it was like drawing out the spirit of like the fairy. Even if you made it into a table, the fairy was still there. So you would draw like luck from it.
They dodged the saw.
What? Yeah, they
That
dodged the
cuts
saw.
that
Yeah.
that can't
Yeah.
cut him down.
Yeah. So
You guys think dragons are real?
Yes. 100%. I think unpopular opinion. Dragons are real.
Loch
Look it up.
Ness monster is real.
No, they factually proved that that's.
You know what's fucked up, dude? Is they only know like I don't know if I have the percentage right, like maybe 20% of what the ocean's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We know more about space
Space!
than we do this.
Ah, mom.
What's under there?
Have you seen the?
Fuck- Fucking
You have
Godzilla,
lakes,
bro.
You have lakes in the middle of our country that are like hundreds of feet
Bro,
deep.
like, dude, like that first episode of Star Wars, like when they're swimming away in that fucking little machine down in the ocean.
It's
they
down
have
there.
this huge thing following
It's down
them,
there.
and then a bigger thing comes. Facts. Factcheck.com.
That was Star Wars,
It was a fact.
buddy.
It was a fact. 100% a fact.
Are you like jacked up for the new movie?
Not as jacked up as I should.
There's
be,
a new
man.
movie coming out.
The Last Jedi kind of shot me in the foot with that one, man.
You just didn't like Rose
Yeah, you're right.
at all. No one did.
No,
fine.
there was no need for her to be in there. I'm
Literally,
sorry,
you could
Maria.
cut that whole character out,
And the whole scene, like the casino scene, did not need to happen. Riding those fucking large dogs did not need to happen whatsoever. And I'm sorry, Maria, but that girl did not need to be in the Star Wars film.
Nope.
The little Asian girl that the guy, the black guy got with. What's his name? Finn. FN2187.
Oh,
Nerd.
yeah.
Oh my god, you just rattled that off
I
like
know,
it was
dude.
nothing.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
new movie.
Jeez, I think I only watched that movie once because I didn't really like it
Yeah,
that much.
that's
I'm
fell
for
asleep.
Endgame.
I
You
fell asleep
during a Star Wars movie?
to Han Solo the movie. Fell asleep.
I like
Never
that
seen
one.
it. Never seen it.
Did I already explain that movie to you?
Oh my gosh.
Explain it off air,
Oh my
dude.
gosh. I came home one morning, or one day. I don't know what day.
Tonight.
Walk of shame over here.
No. I came home and they had like Dad and Dominic had watched the movie already, and I was like, "Oh man, I wanted to watch this." And Dominic was like, "Oh, I've already recorded or like rewind it twice." And I was like, "But I want to see what happens, and now I can't watch it." And Dominic's like, "All right, I'll explain it to you," and went into this magnificent like rehearsal of everything. Like it was more entertaining than the movie.
Yes.
I did. I had a lightsaber and everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, he was doing
dude.
like PowerPoints with the lightsaber.
You gotta with
I
Star
was
Wars,
like-
man.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion: Star Wars is so much better than Harry Potter. It's not even funny.
Yeah. I would give
Don't you dare give me that look, Dom.
I
If
would
you
give you-
say Harry Potter is better than Star Wars, I will walk out
I
that
would give
fucking
you the
door.
originals.
Look at that bookshelf. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Not a single Star Wars book.
Yeah,
in
okay.
Is better. I'm gonna walk out.
J.K. Rowling
I'm
is
gonna walk
crazy,
out.
though.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna walk
okay,
out.
okay. How about the compromise? The movies are better. The books and like that shit, Harry Potter's better.
Well, I agree with that. The books, because I don't even know like there's an actual.
Because like, okay, just you can read all the Harry Potter books and get it
Star Wars.
and
is-
understand
Yeah,
it.
Star Wars was like
If-
87 books.
It's like, how much is canon? What's not?
yeah.
Is Jar Jar a Sith Lord? Yes. Is he not? It's like,
Every digital move that they make costs money, Dom or Chris. I think they wouldn't make those digital moves if they didn't mean something.
yep. And also, the lady from Han Solo, Khaleesi, the hot one, Emilia Clarke.
Clark.
Yeah. The hot one. Did you watch it? Do you remember her?
Nah,
Han
dude, I
Solo's
fell
love
asleep
interest.
during Han Solo.
Han Solo's love interest. She was in the beginning scene.
Beautiful.
Jesus, you don't.
That swallow is going to be heard.
Okay, so her at the end of the movie was wearing this necklace. Okay,
God,
stay with me. She was wearing this necklace,
gone.
and also in the end scene, Darth Maul, who's at the end of that movie. You didn't watch it.
Yes.
Yes, he's at the end of the movie. He's alive. He's alive. At the end of that movie, he's wearing the same necklace. In Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Jar Jar Binks is wearing the same fucking necklace.
Oh.
Confirm. Can
I
confirm.
see you coming of him.
Exactly. He's a real thing.
Okay, I agree with you. The books are better
Yeah.
for Harry Potter. Movies.
Yeah, movies are better. But I think you have to make a cutoff at these recent 3.
You're right. No, unpopular opinion. Force Awakens is one of the best Star Wars made.
Force Awakens?
Yeah, that you can keep as an unpopular opinion. It's
Yeah,
not even
that's
close.
Not, no.
What?
I would say.
FN2187? Ray?
I would say.
BB-8?
I would
Five and
say
six.
Phantom Menace is better.
Phantom Menace.
I
Only
loved
good thing that
Phantom-
came out of Phantom Menace was the Darth Maul Jedi. What the fuck his name is?
Qui-Gon
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn.
What does this podcast become?
Jin.
Is one of the best. I think the best fight scene of all Star
That's
Wars.
very true. That is very true.
Yeah, the first fight scenes with Luke and Vader was just like.
You got Darth Maul is the best Sith out
Okay,
there.
the best fight scene is Obi-Wan versus Anakin in the last
On
episode.
the lava,
Yeah, is the best.
I think second. Opinion, man. Opinions.
What the actor for that?
The pod racing scene in
Padme
Fon,
scene.
amazing. The
You're right, you're
Anakin,
right.
Anakin destroying a super destroyer at 7 years old, amazing scene.
But like, you can't beat.
Padme hitting on a child, amazing scene.
That's every boy's dream.
Just like she's looking at him like, I just want to, and it's like he's 10, lady.
If
was, like,
he's
16.
10, I'm 10.
Yeah, she was like 14 or something like that.
14,
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's a
It's
4-year
weird
gap.
when you're younger, but older, you
Exactly.
It ain't
Like
that
literally,
bad.
the girl would be in high school or in middle school. She's like, I can't like him.
I just
He's
said
12 and
16
I'm
and that's not
14.
weird.
Bitch, that's 2 years. When you're 20 and he's 18, who gives a fuck?
No, it's kind of like, and then the second movie came out. Wow, Anakin, you have grown so much.
Yeah,
you did.
He's like all of a sudden 25.
Yeah.
You're not that little boy on Tatooine. It's right. Whoa.
He has a weird ass ponytail.
He has a weird ass
No
pony.
one's saying shit about it.
And Obi-Wan literally writing on the wall, dude. It's like they're flirting.
Yep.
Stop it! Like you're supposed to not be doing that. It's hysterical.
I really love Force Awakens, man. I really did.
It was a good movie. It was fine, but I
It
definitely
was
don't think
fine. It was fine.
I just like the original. It's
I
fine.
I think what was it? Return of the Jedi's. I think that was the best movie. What was that,
A lot of people
number
go Empire Strikes
6?
Back was the best one. Yeah, a lot of people think that.
Sometimes I get them mixed up.
I
But
think
either the fifth or the sixth one was the best.
Which one's the one with the tiny bear things?
Ewok. That's the
Ewoks.
last one.
Oh,
6.
That was 6. Yeah.
That shows me you're not a true Star Wars fan.
Unpopular opinion: George Lucas is weird.
cute. And the weird bike
Are they-
things that they were on, that was cool. Stop it, Chris. Don't give me that look. Don't rub your face.
All right, this has been Spirit Podcast. Are they Jawas? Are they? Are Ewoks Jawas
They
with
make
hoods?
the same damn sounds.
They do.
Literally the same.
They're the
They
same.
literally do.
Height. They're the same height.
I want to make my text tone.
You probably could do it.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna look that up.
Oh God! All right, guys. I think we're good.
Thanks for being on, Maria. You're gonna do this more often.
Yep.
We need a woman's opinion going on here
I'm
because
always in my room, so just
Yeah.
if you're debating something.
All by myself.
I'm doing homework. Shut up.
Sure, you little schlucker. All right.
Oh my
So
gosh.
follow us at Spirit
That was aggressive.
follow us at Spirit_podcast on Twitter, YouTube, Spirit Podcast, Gmail, Spirit Radio Podcast, and Instagram, Spirit Radio Podcast as
Instagram.
well.
I post great memes.
Yeah, all day, every day.
They're really funny, actually.
Yeah, they are a good time. So, if you like feeling better about yourself and worse about 2 other people, listen to our show. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
You say